feet. Good. No. Good. Good.
So you get her kind of leaning towards the hand a little to
Yeah.
set that stack.
But she doesn't get any food if she comes to it.
Exactly.
Just a stand.
Good. And then at a point you may give a little bit more just to show that everything's fine and get it sorted. Well, and then you already have some healing, you have some basic sit position, you have the come in, and you have the stand. Well, you still need to do the down, maybe we can have an introduction on that. But then that's basically it, what you can do the first time. Or, well, maybe
Until
the
she gets
first
them.
2 or 3 months.
Yes.
Well, you can reduce the food, you can vary with the food, but you always should feed every now and then just after the first 2 steps. Just so that the dog, with the healing, that the dog doesn't get in mind, well, it lasts always 20 steps before I get the first, so I don't have to look the first 20 steps. Variety is needed. She should never know when it will come.
Okay.
That's the irregular reinforcement.
Yeah. Ready? Nuts. Good. I just do it that way because I don't like them to sit first and then slowly go down.
Yeah,
Well,
I see that.
So, just
It should be a one thing movement.
each separate command, each
Flat.
separate position.
Good. Wait. 9 flats. Good. Good. And then, always find sits. Because that's also needed.
Yeah.
And it's quite hard because down is some kind of submission, and when you want more, they always go flatter.
Yes.
Is that clear? Yes? Tell me. Well, I might a little bit stressed out, but...
So we have the foos and the sit for the butt. Sit with the head turned.
Good. Foot. Good. Foot. The next big thing is she can't move here with that table. She can just sneak out, but then she's not having something. Sits. 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 Good.
You could see it like,
A slow
Yeah, at this stage, it's just all positive. It has to be. Good. No, and never have her eat a piece from the floor.
okay.
Because she may then have the idea, look, now she had the idea it could have
To look at
fallen
the
down.
floor, yes, I see.
Nice. Come. Good. Now, see, this is what immediately happens, although she didn't even get it.
Yeah. She's looked 5 times already. And when she
Every time now.
when she crosses the spot of the position,
Yeah.
so do the tug right before she crosses this
Yeah.
plane in the air, because you see her
See,
every
this is
time.
what can happen, and although she didn't even get it.
Yeah, but it was funny because on the, like, if
Yeah.
there's a clock, every time she came around to this rotation of
Yeah.
the clock, she was like, oh, and here it should be, you know?
Yeah, and so she never may have it and even get a correction for checking for it. And when she then comes back, she gets the praise for saying,
And then you had
it's
the,
okay to have this conflict,
yes,
because then you have, well, without falls, you cannot train the dog. The dog has to make falls. so you can train it out of them.
So it's good that you showed me that some of like how this
Yes,
can
so-
go wrong, because
Yeah.
now when it happens to me, I'll know how to deal with it a
Yeah.
little better.
This is the first moment where we'll maybe even introduce some correction, like say no and do a bit of,
Yeah, just a
yeah.
little quick here.
But everything else is very positive and only positive at this stage.
So there was
Because
the
only when
fruits.
you know that the dog understood what the command means, then you can enforce it. When you know, well, the dog has shown 100 times that sit, boom, sit, boom.
So now they're being
So,
disobedient.
Yeah, and so the number 101 comes in, the dog says, no.
We can't establish the new patterns.
Yeah.
And so then there was the comp, right?
Yeah,
And then you had her do plots.
yeah.
And was there anything else we had done?
No, well, we had the sit out of the down.
And the sit out of the down after, yes.
Yeah, so that's fine. And I think this is all you should do for the first 3 months.
Okay. So
Or
until the
maybe
dogs.
make the healing phases longer, maybe start to do not round circle, but more
Yeah.
this kind of circles. But that's mainly it to start with.
So she's about what, 5 months old?
5 to 6 months.
Yeah.
Well, she's even 4 now, and I didn't do a whole lot with her. The thing is, the more, well, when you know what you do, it's effective. And
Yes.
this one lesson told her more than some other guys I see at puppy classes would teach the dog in the first year.
Yeah.
So I think we have just, well, we have this stand.
Oh yes, you showed me that.
So that's definitely maybe
Awesome.
really it for the first.
How do you release her from it?
Eh? The play should always end with a win for the dog. Because a game that you never win, you won't play anymore. Good girl. Well, you're usually supposed to have her on the lead as well so she can't run off. So you praise her for holding that. And to do the out, you lift her up and you wait. And wait. House. Good. And then right, go on. And no stupid falls on out things because that just presses the dog and turns the game into a fight.
Ah.
Good. Matty. So here we have the dog again, and we hold her and show her that holding is nice. Out. Good.
Obedience training, 101.
This I told him no,
Okay.
and he accepted it. No,
I just can't. I'm too nice. Good. This is good. See, usually they let go on their own
Once you stop
once you
playing,
just
yeah.
stop them. And just don't touch it, and the moment you touch it, let the dog go and start the game. And then, to start some obedience out of that, I would have her win. Good. Good. You would then just get the dog up and have it this way. And there you go, good. Have it out of the drive with no stop out and then, because then you break the focus. And she's still focused on it when you do it that way. I think she just lost a tooth.
Ah, right here maybe?
No. Here.
Ah.
There you go. You get a free tooth.
Tooth, I already had one.
Come on. And I think this, no, it didn't spoil that. Okay. Hey. This is why in this age I would not do it, because they are just too
And a little
distracted.
tooth comes out and it hurts.
Yeah,
maybe.
and it's just not all positive and
Yeah, it puts a pain into the play.
I
for
will
a
do the
second.
play, but separate from any obedience.
Hmm.
Hey you, Betty. Come on. Oh, hey. Good. And then have the praise with the toy. Just out of the drive. You just make it impossible for the dog to reach it. And then it will fall into the behavior it learned before for the food. Maybe it will last a little bit longer, you have to walk in more circuits because the jumping will stop slower.
And they're more excited during this
Yeah.
than they were when you were just using food.
Yeah, well, not at this age. As you can see, the food drive
Food was
is higher
very
at this
strong,
age.
yeah.
But now, and with the food, they never come to the point where they feel, "Ah, I don't want any more." Well, these dogs don't.
Keep her hungry, yeah.
Yeah. And with the toy at this age, you come to the point right now where you would have to do lots and lots of things to motivate her. And that's no good. You do the play, you have the food, and when the age is right and the play drive is strong enough, and you know wherever the dog sees the ball, it wants it,
Yes,
then you can just
start using the ball.